Mr. Bean is a British sitcom character created by Rowan Atkinson and Richard Curtis. The character first appeared on television in 1990. Mr. Bean is known for his humorous, often slapstick antics and minimal dialogue. He is portrayed as a clumsy, naive, and somewhat selfish individual. The show often revolves around everyday tasks and situations that Mr. Bean complicates. Mr. Bean's first name is never revealed in the series. Rowan Atkinson based the character's mannerisms and comedic style on a combination of influences. Mr. Bean is known for his trademark tweed jacket and skinny red tie. His car, a British Leyland Mini 1000, also became an iconic part of the show. The character became globally recognized and beloved for his unique brand of comedy. Mr. Bean has appeared in 2 feature films, Bean, The Ultimate Disaster Movie, 1997, and Mr. Bean's Holiday, 2007. The character has also appeared in animated form in the series Mr. Bean, the Animated Series. Mr. Bean has been dubbed into numerous languages and shown in over 200 countries. The show's success led to Rowan Atkinson being recognized internationally as a comedy star. Mr. Bean often interacts with his teddy bear, which he treats as a companion. Despite his antics, Mr. Bean occasionally displays moments of kindness and compassion. The character's facial expressions and physical comedy are key to his humor. Rowan Atkinson is known for his versatility as a comedian and actor, beyond just Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean's popularity transcends generations, appealing to both children and adults. The show's theme song, Exi Homo by Howard Goodall, is instantly recognizable. Mr. Bean rarely speaks, with his actions and expressions conveying most of the comedy. The character's lack of speech adds to his universal appeal, making the humor accessible across cultures. Mr. Bean often finds himself in absurd situations due to his misunderstandings and misadventures. Rowan Atkinson's physical comedy skills are a significant aspect of Mr. Bean's appeal. Mr. Bean's humor is often compared to silent film comedians like Charlie Chaplin and Buster Keaton. The character's popularity in the 1990s helped revive interest in physical comedy. Mr. Bean's antics often lead to chaos and confusion for those around him. Despite his clumsiness, Mr. Bean occasionally demonstrates surprising ingenuity. Rowan Atkinson has described Mr. Bean as a child in a grown man's body. The character's popularity led to numerous merchandise and spin-off products. Mr. Bean's facial expressions are exaggerated for comedic effect. Rowan Atkinson reprised the role of Mr. Bean for special appearances and sketches. The show's humor often relies on irony and situational comedy. Mr. Bean's humor is known for its innocence and lack of malice. The character's appeal lies in his ability to turn ordinary situations into comedic gold. Mr. Bean has become a cultural icon in British comedy. The character has been referenced and parodied in various forms of media. Mr. Bean's awkwardness and social ineptitude make him endearing to audiences. The show often uses visual gags and physical humor to great effect. Mr. Bean's adventures often involve misunderstandings and mistaken identities. The character's antics have inspired fan tributes and memes on the internet. Mr. Bean's humor transcends language barriers, relying on visual storytelling. The show's episodes are known for their simplicity and straightforward plots. Mr. Bean's popularity led to stage adaptations and live performances. The character's popularity continues to endure through reruns and online streaming. Rowan Atkinson's portrayal of Mr. Bean has influenced comedic actors and performers. The character's popularity has led to cultural references in other television shows and films. Mr. Bean's facial expressions are often exaggerated for comedic effect. Rowan Atkinson has stated that Mr. Bean is influenced by his own experiences and observations. The character's popularity has led to merchandise and memorabilia being produced. Mr. Bean's popularity has led to the creation of a number of video games. Rowan Atkinson has won several awards for his portrayal of Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean's popularity has led to the creation of a number of comic books. Rowan Atkinson has stated that Mr. Bean is influenced by his own experiences and observations. The character's popularity has led to merchandise and memorabilia being produced. Mr. Bean's popularity has led to the creation of a number of video games. Rowan Atkinson has won several awards for his portrayal of Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean's popularity has led to the creation of a number of comic books. Rowan Atkinson has stated that Mr. Bean is an archetypal child. The character's popularity has led to the production of a number of comic books. Mr. Bean's personality is a person who does not express his feelings very often.
Mr. Bean's distinctive look, including his tweed jacket and skinny red tie, was inspired by Rowan Atkinson's experiences at university. The character of Mr. Bean was developed while Rowan Atkinson was pursuing a master's degree in electrical engineering at the Queen's College, Oxford. Mr. Bean made his first appearance in a comedy sketch on the television show, Canned Laughter, in 1989 before the sitcom debuted in 1990. The theme song, Ecce Homo, by Howard Goodall, which plays at the beginning and end of each episode, has become synonymous with Mr. Bean's adventures. Mr. Bean's knack for causing chaos and confusion unintentionally is a recurring theme throughout the series, often leading to humorous outcomes. The character's physical appearance, including his distinctively wide-eyed stare, has become iconic in the realm of comedy television. Rowan Atkinson's portrayal of Mr. Bean has earned him a dedicated fan base worldwide, with fans of all ages appreciating the character's comedic charm. Mr. Bean's influence on popular culture extends beyond television, inspiring art, music, and even academic discussions on comedy and performance. Mr. Bean's adventures often take him into surreal and improbable scenarios, further adding to the humor of the series. Despite his mischievous behavior, Mr. Bean often unintentionally brings joy and laughter to those around him in the series. Mr. Bean's popularity has transcended generations, with new audiences discovering the character through reruns and online platforms. The character of Mr. Bean has been studied by cultural critics for its ability to communicate universal themes of humanity through comedy. Mr. Bean's legacy includes inspiring a new generation of comedians and performers who admire Rowan Atkinson's dedication to physical comedy. The show's simplicity and reliance on visual humor have made it accessible to audiences around the world. Regardless of language or cultural background, Mr. Bean's success in television and film has led to merchandise including DVDs, clothing, toys, and collectibles featuring the character. Rowan Atkinson has occasionally appeared out of character to discuss Mr. Bean's creation and his approach to portraying the beloved character. The character of Mr. Bean has been described as an everyman figure, navigating life's challenges with humor and resilience. Mr. Bean's popularity on social media platforms has led to fan communities sharing memes, GIFs, and clips of their favorite moments from the series. Mr. Bean's facial expressions and physical mannerisms are so distinctive that they have become instantly recognizable worldwide. Rowan Atkinson has stated that he enjoys playing Mr. Bean because it allows him to indulge in pure physical comedy without relying on dialogue. Despite being known for his physical comedy, Rowan Atkinson is also a skilled writer and has contributed to the scripts of Mr. Bean episodes. The success of Mr. Bean led to Rowan Atkinson being ranked among the top 50 comedians ever in a 2005 poll by fellow comedians and comedy insiders. Mr. Bean's humor often involves innocent misunderstandings and trying to navigate everyday situations in unconventional ways. The character of Mr. Bean has been used in educational contexts to teach English as a second language due to his minimal dialogue and visual humor. Mr. Bean's popularity in China is such that he has become a cultural phenomenon, with merchandise and fan clubs dedicated to the character. In 2009, Rowan Atkinson reprised the role of Mr. Bean for a sketch as part of Comic Relief, a charity telethon in the United Kingdom. The physical comedy of Mr. Bean often involves elaborate setups and carefully choreographed sequences to achieve comedic effect. Mr. Bean's television series has been adapted into a stage production, allowing audiences to experience his antics live. Rowan Atkinson's ability to express complex emotions and reactions through Mr. Bean's exaggerated facial expressions is a testament to his comedic skill. The character of Mr. Bean has appeared in various commercials and promotional campaigns over the years. Mr. Bean's popularity has led to numerous parodies and tributes in other television shows, films, and even video games. Rowan Atkinson reprised the role of Mr. Bean for the London 2012 Summer Olympics opening ceremony, where he played the keyboard during a rendition of Chariots of Fire. Despite being a largely silent character, Mr. Bean's grunts, mutterings, and occasional muttered words became his trademark. The animated series, Mr. Bean, the animated series, began airing in 2002 and featured new adventures of Mr. Bean with added slapstick humor. In Mr. Bean, the animated series, Mr. Bean's teddy bear, Teddy, is given more personality and often gets involved in his escapades. The character of Mr. Bean was originally intended to be a one-off sketch, but its popularity led to a full-fledged television series. Mr. Bean's car, a British Leyland Mini 1000, was central to many episodes and became almost as iconic as the character himself. Rowan Atkinson's portrayal of Mr. Bean is influenced by the physical comedy traditions of Jacques Tati and Peter Sellers.